What's up guys, today we're reviewing the Pelican Sentinel 100X. Let's throw up the price, the weight, and the length. So what do you get with this Pelican? Well, you get a pretty cheap kayak, and you also get one that is pretty light. It's not going to track the best, but unfortunately most fishing kayaks do not track very well because of the added stability. If you really want to go for a cruise, a fishing kayak is not what you want to buy. It is light, it is cheap, and it's pretty good. All right, let's go through it. First of all, you got a pull strap up front, which is a necessity. Next, you got a nice rubberized mat up here. You can stuff some rain gear under there, maybe a little tackle, whatever you got. The next piece is one of my personal favorites in this kayak. These leg rests are adjustable and you can really dial them in how you want. In a kayak in this price point, that's a pretty nice feature to have. After that, we have this cubby. You know, these cup holders are pretty much worthless, but you can store stuff in here, and it is pretty waterproof, although as you can see there is water in this one. This one stays outside. It gets pretty grummy, but you know, if you're really worried about your phone or your wallet, that's probably a decent place to put them. The plastic does have some texturing here to just help give you a little more grip on your feet, especially if you got some water rolling around in here, and just keep you from slipping and sliding too much. Next we have this bungee. It's really meant for a paddle to go through there, but I don't really ever use it. I just leave the paddle laying across my legs. It seems to work fine for me. I'm 6 foot tall. Maybe if you're a little shorter that's a problem, but if you got some decent height on you, I don't really see the point in this. Maybe if it's dead calm, you got an anchor, I don't know, but I usually just keep the paddle across my legs. Next up is the seat, and unfortunately this is not a drop-in seat. Those things are nice, but we do not have that with this kayak. That being said, this is a fairly comfortable seat for what it is, but at the end of the day, I mean, after 2 hours, this thing's gonna be uncomfortable. This really is not a great seat for an all-day fishing trip. Back here we have 2 rod holders angled away from you to try to open up that casting window behind you. These are good enough, not the greatest, not the worst, but it helps you keep your gear out of the way. Finally, back here we have the tub that comes with the boat. You can pull this out if you want and just put a tackle box or a milk crate or whatever you got cooking. Their tension straps are great. You know, you don't have to worry about losing your stuff, but unfortunately this is hard to reach while on the water. Reaching back, trying to get at it, it's a little tough, so you're gonna have to make sure you have the stuff you want in the right spots. In the back we have another pull strap as needed. Here we have the bottom track. It's okay honestly for a fishing kayak. I've been in some that are like you're on top of a pontoon boat trying to paddle and it really makes you work. This one is probably a pretty good middle ground between ability to move through the water and stability. I'd like it to track a little better, but in the fishing kayak world that's hard to find. A nice feature about this kayak is it is nice and light. As you can see here, one-handed, not too bad at all. A few things to note. This is not the kind of kayak that you're going to want to put electronics on. This is something that you throw in the back of the truck. You take it out to the lake and you just go fishing. It's nice and simple, which I do like about it. It's made for the guy who's just going out there real quick for an hour or two, just trying to catch something. You don't have to worry about charging nothing. You don't have to worry about batteries. I mean, all that stuff's great, but there's just not a place for that stuff in this kayak. Just a little bonus point. These cheaper end kayaks are on Facebook Marketplace all the time. If you can find one of these for under $300, $200, $300, you're gonna be sitting in a good spot. I think for what it is, it's a great kayak. For going into ponds, little lakes for an hour or two, it's great. Throw it in the truck, dump it in the water, and you're good to go. If you're gonna be out on the water all day, bigger bodies of water, you're probably gonna want something with a better seat. Maybe if you can find something that tracks a little better. But all in all, for what it costs, this is a great kayak. All right guys, that is the Pelican Sentinel 100X. If you're looking for something nice and simple, budget friendly to get you out on the water, take a look at this guy. It's a great kayak. Thank you for watching.